What's up guys, it's me Elite7 here, and today I'm going to be doing a contest entry into Swedish Lego Masters World War II contest. So the rules are, you're supposed to have three minifigures, and one vehicle. As you can see, it is a tank. So let's start out with the minifigures, since it's faster, I guess. So first minifigure is meant to be a American World War II general during the winter-ish, like some winter battle. I can't really think of one at the top of my head. And as you can see, he has like a coat and also has a pistol, which can go into like that thing. It's meant to like show that, I guess. And yeah, that's basically him. Not really much else. So next, we have basically a regular German infantry soldier, and as you can see, he has the Star Wars head, like from that one guy. I can't remember his name. And he does have a GI brick, like printed torso, and on this, how did that happen? On the side, he does have, I'm trying to think what this is called, like a pistol holster thing. So, like that. Focus, come on. So yeah, it's like, looks like, wow, okay. So it's basically printed, and if my camera wants to focus, yes, come on. So, yeah, I think from far away it's better to see it. So yeah, that's basically what it looks like, and there's also a back like that. And just give me a second. Gotta find this. Okay, and that's basically him. And then last but not least is my favorite minifigure, is the American Flamethrower Trooper. So I did customly build this flamethrower. It's my design, and it actually did take me a while to design this. And just for the record guys, it's actually a lot harder than it looks to make one by yourself. So if you do copy this design, please do give me credit for it. Did take me a while, so yeah. Anyways, so as you can see, flamethrower looks like that. It's pretty awesome, and it also goes onto the back. As you can see, it's pretty cool. And on the legs, he has like a minifig cat thing. I forgot what it's called, but it holds a gun and a grenade. It's pretty cool. And the torso is an Eclipse Graphics torso. So, yep, looks pretty good. And the flamethrower, in my opinion, looks pretty awesome. So, I think it came out pretty good for like 3 tries. So, yeah. So, those are the figures, which all fell. So, let's just move them to the side. Up next is the tank. Now, the tank is actually an M7 Priest tank, which is an American World War II tank, for those of you who do not know that. And yeah, let's just get started with the main features here. Basically, the Priest is built on a Sherman chassis. So as you can see, it does look a lot like my Sherman tank chassis. So that is actually identical. So I'll start with that. I'll get to that in a moment. Now on the front, as you can see, it does have the exact same type of sloping, which I think just looks fantastic. It just really adds to the sleekness, I guess you call it, or it's like smoothness. It's really nice. And it also does have like hooks right there, if you guys can see it ish. Yeah, okay. Up next, as you can see, basically with all Priest tanks, is like the thing about them, they have this big like howitzer. It's, I think, 105mm howitzer, and it does go up and down. It can go straight up, though I don't think they would want to shoot it like that, because that would be bad. But it can go up and down very easily. And let me actually show you guys closer up what it looks like. So see that. What would happen? It goes like that. There's plenty of room for it to go up and down. So yeah, up next, as you can see, we do have the, move this, trying to remember the name, but it's like a viewport, and there is a minifigure in there. so you can sort of see him. But what's really cool is that it's a full minifigure. Let me just take him out. He's kind of hard to take out, but see, it's a full minifigure. Full minifigure, yeah. And inside, whoops. Inside, if you look really, really closely, you see the, like, I'm trying to remember the name of these, like, levers, and they, help steer the tank and drive the tank. So I thought it was pretty cool, and it really adds to the detail, so that's nice. And yeah, so wow, this just keeps breaking. Up next, I want to show you guys the interior. Basically, it's pretty simple, but as you can see, there are, like, I'm trying to think of the name, like rockets, or I don't know, like ammo, I guess, for the howitzer. I really don't know what else to call it. So it can actually fit like 9 in total. So like, I think that's 6, and then like, I don't know, that can't be 6. That's like 5, and then 4 on this side. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Now onto the chassis, like the chassis. So the chassis is exactly the same as my Sherman, and it does feature the amazing like detail, which I came up by myself for the record. And as you can see, it's got that really nice like vertical suspension technique that I came up with. And I mean, from what I know, guys, I am the only person that does use that, like this piece for that, so just saying. So yeah, the treads, they do move, though. They like, see, whoops, they really move easily. Like, they can move on carpet, but on here can't move that well because it's kind of like a hard surface. That's why. So yeah, onto the like back. As you can see, we have like these crates. I don't know what to call them. Well, they're not crates, they're like boxes, and they're meant to carry like extra supplies and stuff like that. And as you can see, it's kind of an added on detail. It's not actually meant to be an opening box, but they do open. However, as you can tell, there is no actual like interior to that box. It's just an added on detail, which I think looks pretty nice. I mean, some of you guys don't really like that, but whatever. And exact same thing on that side. Now on the like rear, I guess, you can see that there is, or actually back, you can see that there's like this extra detail, if it focuses. Yeah, those things. I was thinking about replacing them with hatches, just like I said about my Sherman, but it's not going to happen just because it sticks out too much. So, sorry about that, guys, but that's what it looks like. And I think it actually looks pretty good because it's pretty simple. So, yeah. And as you can see, we also have a different technique for the rear lights. It is a different technique. I think it came out pretty nicely. So, yeah. And as you can see, we also have gas tanks. And we also have the like different type of sloping. And this time, guys, I actually do have an engine inside. So, sadly, there's no hatch. Like, there's no hatch up here. But this thing does come off like that. Inside, there is an engine. Now, of course, I think a lot of you guys are like, why didn't you put a hatch? Because, that is kind of important. But the reason why is because putting a hatch would cause for basically the entire structure, like this thing, to be very weak on here. And I didn't want it to be weak, and I also wanted it to be like a very strong tank and have a lot of detail. So I chose not to put the hatches. So, yep, sorry about that, guys, but not gonna happen. At least not for now. Now, this side is basically identical to that side, except for one thing. What was I saying? The only difference is this, like, machine gun turret thing that, like, juts out on the side. And as you can see, well, if that wouldn't happen. Well, there is a machine gun. It's a Brick Arms something. I actually don't know the name of this gun. I think it's supposed to be a 50 cal. I really have no idea the name of this gun. But see, that's basically what it looks like. The machine gun can go up and down. And for the record, guys, this is a full minifigure sitting in there. So, full minifigure. And there is actually a lot of room in there, so like you can actually sit him down. There's actually like a ton of room in there, so it actually allows you to sit the figure like quite deeply in there, and I think that's pretty cool. So yep, like that. Yeah, focus. I'm really sorry about this focusing, guys. It's really kind of hard to focus this. Oh well. I think it focused now. Yeah, wow. And yeah, so that's basically that. And as in lengthwise, it's actually, and length and height, I should say. Let's put up minifigure. It's actually pretty good. As you can see, it's actually very like accurate in my opinion. And it's actually a very like slim tank. It's 8 studs wide from here to here. It's 8 studs wide in length. I mean, as in width, I should say. And I'm pretty sure if you add on like this turret thing that sticks out, and actually, guys, for the record, it is accurate that it sticks out. It's not that I couldn't fit it. It's actually accurate, so I did build it like that. So what I was gonna say was that like if I added like the length of this thing, it'd probably be like 10 studs wide or 9.5 studs. So it's actually not that wide of a tank. And as in width, it's, I mean not width, length, it's pretty good, you can see. And height, it's also pretty decent. So yeah, it works. I think it looks really good. And I'm actually very proud of this tank because it did take me a while to figure out how to put the like minifigure in there. Because though it does seem pretty easy, I did have to build around a lot of stuff. For example, the way this front, the way this front slope is attached, I had to build around that. So I had to build around that, and I also had to build around like how this gun was attached, and so it really did complicate things. But overall, it is a nice design, and I really do like it. So yeah, that's basically my contest entry to this World War II contest. And so yeah, I hope you guys did like it. Please do not forget to like subscribe, and because that does mean a lot, and comment below because that does help me improve my builds, and actually tell me if you guys really like what I did, because you know it does take a lot of work to build these things. So I really appreciate if you commented below. And so yeah, thank you guys for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, rate, like, and all the stuff that there is. So thanks, and I'll see you in another video.